Hello dear students, I am Sharad Kumar, Assistant Professor, Department of Commerce. In the previous session, we have discussed the classification of external environment and we have also discussed the elements of microenvironment. So in this session, let us discuss what is macro environment and what are the elements of macro environment. Now let us see what is macro environment. Macro environment refers to the study of the overall issues of the firms and its broader dimensions. Philip Kotler defines macro environment as the larger societal forces that affect all the actors in the company's micro environment, namely the demographic, economic, natural, technical, political, and cultural forces. So, these are factors or conditions which are general to all businesses, and these factors are usually uncontrollable. The company cannot control these factors, and these are common to all the businesses operating in an economy. These factors are universally applicable to all the firms, and the firm or the company needs to adjust or adapt it to these external forces. So this is what microenvironment is all about. Now let us see the further classifications of macro environment. The macro environment can be broadly classified into economic and non-economic environment. We can classify macro environment into further two classifications, that is economic and non-economic environment, and we can also classify economic environment into global as well as national environmental factors. Economic environment can be classified into global and national economic factors. So in this session, let us discuss what is global environment, what is economic environment, and what are the components included in non-economic environment. Let us see economic environment first. The economic environment constitutes of economic conditions, economic policies, and the economic system which is important to the external factors of the business. Now, the economic conditions of the country include the nature of country's economy, the general economic situation prevalent in the region, conditions in resource markets. It determines the economic strength and weakness in the market. The purchasing power of the individual depend on economic factors like current income, price, savings, debt, credit availability, and circulation of money within an economy. So people's income distribution pattern analyzes the market possibilities and impacts on enterprise, development process of the country, availability of economic resources of the country, the level of economic income of the country, the distribution of income and assets of the company, or the pattern of distribution of income and assets of the country, and also the public finance of the company, public finance of the country are the important elements of the economic environment of an or of a country. So these are the important factors which are included in the economic environment of a country. So we can classify economic environment into further two categories, that is uh, global or international environment and national environment. Now let us see what is non-economic environment and what are the components included in non-economic environment. The first component of non-economic environment is the socio-cultural factors. People's attitude towards work and wealth, their lifestyle, their ethical issues, role of family, marriage, religion, and education, and also social responsiveness of business will affect the business. The second important element or the factor of macro environment is factors such as minerals and oil reserves, water and forest resources, weather and climatic conditions, and port facilities are very important for any organization in a country. For example, a demand for clothes and building materials depend on weather and climatic conditions. Natural calamities like floods, droughts, earthquakes, etc. will immensely affect the business activities. Now, the third important element of non-economic environment is the science and the technology. We all know that systematic application of scientific or other organized knowledge to practical tasks or activities is called technology, and it is very much essential to adapt to the changes taking place in the market. So as it is changing fast, businessmen should keep a close look on those technological changes for its adaptation in the business activities. The next element of non-economic environment is political and legal factors. The activities of the legislature, executive, and judiciary will definitely play a vital role in shaping, directing, developing, and controlling business activities. Rules and regulations framed by the government, like licensing policy, polythene ban, etc., affect the businesses. Businesses growth can be achieved by using a stable and dynamic political legal environment. If the political and legal environment of the country is stable, and if it is dynamic, or if there is good governance, then it will positively impact the business in a country. The next important factor is demographic factor. The size of the population and the growth of the population, life expectancy of the people or citizens of a country, the distribution of the population in rural and urban areas, the technological skills and educational qualifications of the labor force will come under demographic environment. So these are the features which affect the functioning of organization in a country. The next factor is the important one, that is education. Level of education in the society and the nature of education will determine the business environment. Technical and higher education provide conducive environment for industrial growth. It will also provide skilled employees and laborers to the industries. Firms need to study the educational environment to exploit the opportunities to their advantage. The next important element is the labor. Labor is an important factor of production. Success of business depends on availability of skilled manpower. So firms must search for availability of labor and nature of unionism before setting up their business in a country. The eighth element of non-economic environment is sectorial factors. Firms which are doing similar business constitute a sector. For example, transport industry, banking industry, telecom industry, etc. So become a market leader in a sector. It is important to study the conditions of the sectorial environment and convert them into opportunities. So firms must study strategies adopted by the leading firms in the industry and learn from them in order to lead the market. The last factor of non-economic environment is includes other entities, which include transportation, communication, demand and supply factors, associations such as chamber of commerce, trade associations, and general environment of a business, which contributes towards the growth of a business in a country. So these are the components of non-economic environment. Thank you.